Welcome. We're having a lot of fun.
This is our first time ever doing something like this.
Yeah. It's also super rare to find me on this side of a microphone, so I'm just like, hey.
Yeah, you don't know what to do.
Just like, what's up?
So I'm Matthew Estevez. I am the FUs. This is Joey O'Brien.
I am not the FUs.
No, he's not.
But I am a recording and mix engineer and a producer and good friend of Matthew's. So
yes.
Yeah, well, we were just wanting to hop into a session, kind of show you guys like how we do what we do.
Yeah. So this one is One More Chance, Dad. It is the first song of the album. And I mean, basically this song is, if you can tell from the title, it's about my father. Don't have the best relationship with him, and throughout my life I've just given him, one too many chances, two too many chances, and then three, and then four, and then five, and then I kind of got tired of it. So this is a song about that, and kind of just trying to move on and giving my reasons, and writing to make peace with myself so I can just move on. So yeah. Joey's got the more technical side of the video. I'm here to be like, hey, that part sounded cool. Let's solo that.
It's like, yeah, I put a guitar here because because I can. Well, let's start off with this intro. This comes in like right at the beginning of the album, So it sounds kind of deep, like we're in some deep emotional. And to be honest with you guys, we recorded. It was one of the last things we recorded.
Yep.
But it's the first thing on the album, and it sounds like this.
All right, Matt, you ready? Yeah.
Which was really interesting. I forget where this idea came from. Do you remember?
I think I wanted to do that idea and add it on, but you were like, hey, let's record it this way.
Yeah, so we took a pair of headphones. It might even been these that I'm wearing. I just plugged it in where the microphone is supposed to plug in, and I just put the headphone right up to my mouth.
Before COVID.
Before COVID, right? Yeah, now we can't do that anymore. But yeah, so it gave it that cool kind of sound. I mean, we did have some plugins and stuff on it too, but it gave it like a really kind of like a talk back kind of sound. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, so take it away. You can pick the next part that we're talking about here, and we can dive in.
Yeah, so I wanted the album to really start off with just as intimate as possible, and for this song, it was just a guitar and vocals, and you can just play the beginning of it.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I believed in you for way too long. Now I see through you, 'cause after all. And did you see me fighting for you? Did you feel me holding on for one more chance, Dad? One more chance. Did you steal from me by letting go? Do you feel complete for going through?
And I'm gonna cut you off right there because that starts the next section, as you can probably tell if you've ever seen Logic before. But yeah.
Yeah. So the thing I forgot to add is that I wanted this song in particular to kind of make it seem like I'm talking to him, which I don't want to, but just in your brain, if you close your eyes, to be as raw as possible. And then it kind of just starts with just a quick build up, just to kind of catch you off guard. And it's just like, what are there? Two more guitars.
Yeah, you got two more guitars and a bass. You're right.
So we got some immediate chunk, and it just builds up as it does. And we can play it real quick.
Be the only one who's giving up because I'm not.
And it drops out.
Really powerful drop out here. I'll go straight into that.
Yeah. It's just on the left side. And then the bass slides down, snare hits, and it just goes into it.
Yeah, I've always thought, I've always really loved, ever since the first time you showed me the demo here, this little dropout section right here.
Yeah.
Really cool. But yeah, let's
There's
bounce.
the ooh.
What's
There's
that?
a ooh there. So we hit.
Oh yeah, we did that. Yeah, go ahead.
So there's some of the songs in the album we wanted to hide jokes throughout, and so for this one we usually just record the entire song a few times, and when the drop came, I for some reason was talking like Christopher Walken, and at the drop I went oh, like
which we have here. We've got it turned way down, but it
you
is
can crank
actually
it if you
it's
want.
in the final product.
yeah,
so
it's gonna be out.
there it is. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Let's just undo.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's definitely in there. Good luck if you can hear it. Yeah, you see, yeah, it's there. Whatever.
Yeah, we could say it's there.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, I mean, during the beginning of the song, we really don't have a lot of crazy stuff going on. We probably got like a reverb and like, let's see, what do we have on our vocal here? Yeah, literally just a whatever Logic reverb was already open. I'm like, yeah, that sounds cool.
What did we record this vocally with?
Like microphone laser. Yeah, we used this mic right here. This is a Neumann TLM 103. We used that for pretty much everything on the album, just because it's
crisp.
It always, you can get it to do a lot of things. We went into a tube preamp because we wanted to preserve some of the warmth of the genre while still sounding modern. But so we have a preamp that's got some warm like guitar amp tubes in it essentially, and into a compressor as well, an 1176 clone. But yeah, and then we got, you can see here in the plugin section just some mostly just corrective stuff just to make it sound cleaner. But we were just going for super clean and dry on this part.
Yeah.
Same with the guitar. It's just a Logic amp simulator, and which Matt picked out. Yeah, just clean and raw at the beginning so that we can build into this really fun drop, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, and so with my ideas for the guitars, I don't remember which specifically they were, but so there was one pan to the left and a rhythm pan to the right, and then I think we did one kind of like a little bit to the left.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there's one a little bit to the left that does, so the left and right ones do power chords, and then the one that's kind of panned to a little bit to the left does not a power chord, they do normal chords, so there's just more going on to fill it out, I guess. And then when we get to the first verse, it's just all the guitars hold out and the bass just chunks along while the drums do their thing.
Let me go ahead and play that for you. Oh, I always do that. It's like a joke between us. Anyway, if you use Logic, you know what I just did. If you don't worry about it. So this is out of the little instrumental part and then into the verse.
I just wanted it to be like super energetic, and then it drops out once again, kind of.
Which is, yeah, it's really cool because these guitars are doing next to nothing, but they sound so great. Like that's it, and you're really getting your groove from this bass part.
With the drums too.
Yeah, with the drums, of course. That 4 on the floor kick always makes you want to dance.
Yep. And then right before the second half of the first verse, we automated the levels, the volume to just go up for like.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Crescendo for like maybe a second, and then come right back down.
So yeah, we get this nice little building effect.
Kind of like washes over.
Which you can see, like, if you don't know, like, what we're looking at here is basically all these lines are pretty much volume of different aspects of the song. So that's kind of why it goes like, and then goes into that chord.
Sweet.
That was that was a cool, like, kind of a last minute decision we ended, if I remember correctly.
Trying to change it up the tiniest bit, and then the second half of the second verse or the first verse is kind of just pretty much the same, except the guitars are chunking along with the bass. And you have that lead part on the left side. Yeah. Which is that kind of like sound and idea. Throughout the entire album, there's a lot of like chunky guitars. There's like dung, 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 and then there's a lead part that's holding out. That's kind of going wow, wow, wow. So that was something that I just for some reason just loved from other songs that I listened to, and that's like pretty incorporated throughout the album.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, we go out of the first verse into like a not really a bridge, but it's just more of a something I needed a transition into the chorus. So
Right.
just balls to the wall screaming.
Let's see, where are we? Yeah, we've got some screams here, so let's hear that really quick.
In the ship you made, you do with shame, shame, shame. The only reason that I'm trying, become a better person than you were. I promise.
Yeah. That's filled with some form of emotion.
Yeah, just a little bit, I would say. Yeah, so for me personally, when we recorded that, I didn't want to really think too much about like the pitch of the screaming. I just wanted to have it be as if it's just like a fight, just to be as raw as possible, because you can't really portray that emotion and those experiences through like beauty. So just wanted it to be raw and aggressive.
And you can't fake it either. I mean, the emotion that we felt in the room here when we were cutting this, I don't know. Matt was angry. I'll say that it was a little bit warm and sweaty at some point.
100%.
But yeah, and then technical standpoint, it's still like a little bit less clean than the intro, obviously. So we've got. Let's see what I did here. I don't remember. Yes, we have pretty basic on the actual channels here. Like whatever, that is it. And then, but we have it going to this, which is if you use technology, you know, the soft tube knob, it's free. It makes things crunchy. So if we just listen to that by itself, it's kind of cool.
Oh, that's cool. I don't even know that.
Oh yeah, that's layered up in there. It's not taking over, but it's in the background a little bit. Then what do we have? Oh, we also have. Well, I guess this is redundant, but I also have Decapitator, which is even more insane. Yeah, so I didn't realize I used both of those, but that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's because we doubled it.
Right.
That's not just. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
And then so it goes into the same chorus, the same section as the intro, but now it has an anthemic instrumental behind it instead of just the guitar and the vocals.
Yeah, let's go ahead and listen to just the instruments here for a second. Really cool tom groove here too.
Solo the drums.
Yeah, let's listen to these drums. This is something special, guys. I listen to this all day. This is fun. Yeah.
So yeah, do you want to pop the vocals in for a little bit? You don't have to play the whole thing.
Yeah, let's hear. Do you want the guitars in too here?
Yeah, just have
let's hear this section really quick. Yeah. We're both just like, yeah. This whole song has a lot of power behind it, but the drum groove there, keeping like, I guess that would be like what, a halftime feel. I just really love that.
Yeah. And so after that, it goes into kind of the end of the song where it's just balls to the wall scream that goes into just a anthemic breakdown. It kind of follows the halftime, kind of like not halftime. And then you want to just play like right before that, right at the end of the chorus.
You want me here?
Where the light blue one starts.
Oh, where the light. Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Now.
So
Color
there's like
coding.
one final, not even a final. There's one more big scream to kind of transition the song into another like section,
which is right here. And then from here on, it's just constant building.
Yeah. So we just wanted to every like 2 or 3 or 4 bars, we added something else, and we added something else, and we added something else. So just listen to this, and then we'll break it down. So we got big harmonies, and then we have a guitar, and then we have strings coming in, and we have another pair of strings coming in, kind of left and right. And then just, Oh, right before the. Whoa.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I have a reverb that goes on for literally ever. Like it. That's not an exaggeration. It goes forever.
Yeah. So do you want to solo the harmonies? I mean, I think.
Yeah.
That's the
Let's
coolest part.
listen to these. So the only pretty much the only things on this album that Matt didn't perform was all of these harmony layers, which we got some of our friends to do, and some really talented people in here.
Yeah.
Let's listen to just these harms right here. Some of these are Matt's recordings as well.
Yeah. How many are there?
Let's see, 3 and then some more.
All right.
There's a lot.
I think 12.
52 to 64. Do some
13.
math. Okay, sweet. There you go. Let's hear this. Yeah, and that kind of repeats, but I think we're not doing a whole lot with these. They just sounded really good as is. We've got an EQ, and we've got this amazing plugin called ROM. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. Just a really unique sounding reverb that you can freeze, and that's how you make the reverb go on forever. In terms of the part, I think Matt had originally recorded it, and then we just had our friends sing the same parts and just layered on top of each other.
Yeah, and they're panned like
wacko,
like all hard left, hard right, and everywhere in between.
Yeah, as you can see here.
Yeah. And do you want to go up? There's a guitar part that let's see. I think it's the
is it the light blue
one. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Could you solo a rhythm and then that one as well? Or the guitar, or even the bass.
These guys?
Yeah,
let's do bass.
Yeah,
that way we can hear it clearly.
Yeah, so the guitars are following the bass notes. This is kind of just building up. But yeah, you can start it like earlier if you want.
Yeah.
So this light blue track right here is one of the lead guitars, and it does just the lead part throughout the whole thing that we tried highlighting, tried not, because there's just so much going on, as you can obviously see. So it's kind of there, and you can hear it if you listen for it, but it just takes up some space.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we can listen to that. So I originally wanted just to build up with it. So this is the beginning of that breakdown, and then right when the harmonies come in.
Here.
And then the strings come in here.
And there's this little lick here I've always thought was cool.
Yeah, I think we automated that up a little bit.
Yeah, let's look. Yeah, well, we got automation all over the place here.
Yeah. And so do you want to solo that track?
The blue?
The blue, the strings, and the harmonies.
Yeah, this is...
That always just blows me away.
Yeah.
You can start from like the middle of it too.
Let's hear from like here, just for the sake of time.
Yeah.
Swell here.
Yeah, so this last part, after it just builds up just to no man's land, it's just, I had 2 endings to this song, and I think I sent it to you, Joey, when I was first writing it. I sent you 2 endings. I'm like, which one do you like? Because this ending, I've never really written this kind of like, it sounds like a theatrical kind of thing with all the strings. So I just wanted to have something that just kept the build going, if that was possible, and then this is what I came up with.
And we'll leave it there for now, so we can save the ending.
Yeah, so there's nothing much really going on besides it's just like a repetitive thing. But the drums is my favorite part.
Same here.
Of this little section.
So yeah, let's hear the drums by themselves here. And we did some really interesting recording things here too, but let's listen to it first. So this is right before it. Like what, dude? What? That is too cool.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was a load of fun. Well, if you have something to say about that, go for it.
Yeah, no, it just came to me when we were this right before we recorded it. I just wanted to for this album, I just wanted to do as much, not showing off, but I wanted to show my skills while kind of staying commercial. So that was just such a great way to end that build right before this final dropout.
Yeah, and during this part, we were having a whole lot of issues with, like, it was just so much happening all at once.
Yeah.
So we have all this wacko automation going on here because it just was too much.
Yeah.
But it's not. So we made it actually. You would kind of expect this to get like really loud and crunchy, but we actually kind of cleaned it up almost so that you could hear the
like dried it out, right?
The toms. Yeah, pretty much. Which it was to the best of my ability, some super clean toms in my opinion.
Yeah.
Which was really cool. And then we end. Are you ready for?
Yeah, and then we just hit the ending, one more final dropout, just because it's the first song on the album, so I wanted it to just kind of change like every few bars, and then the ending has to be like such a great ending to the first song on the album. So this is what it is.
1, 2, 3, and here.
One more chance.
So yeah, so it kind of just takes every element of the song from the song beforehand. So it takes the one more chance thing with all the screaming. It takes that kind of like last ending, the ba 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 ba, and then so that the ending like right before it goes up, but it never goes down. So it drops out, and then that final riff goes down to resolve. I don't know, something like that. I don't know much about theory. Yeah, so I think it's just the reverse.
It pretty much is,
The thing right before. And I mean, once again, the drums. The way to end the drums is just so awesome. Ugh,
Yeah.
just beauty. So yeah, I mean, I personally like I didn't like write the album and like, oh, I have the structure in my head. I was so confused as to how to structure the album, like what song goes first, what song goes last. And this one was just such a awesome song personally for me because I had never written very like vulnerable, raw stuff before. I kind of just like toyed around with it, never really put it out because I just didn't feel, like I was ready to, or as if I was good enough to really do myself and my emotions justice. And then I just came to a point where I'm like, screw it, like let's do it. Let's go all out. So,
and you did.
yeah, I just tried not to hold back. So yeah, this is the first song on the album called One More Chance, Dad. And unless you have anything else to say, I consider that was first take.
I think we got it.
I think that was it.
This is a song that we've talked about. So there you go.
We did talk about
Thanks
it.
for tuning into our podcast.
Yeah. Make sure to hit that bell button.
Hit the comments. It's right below below that thumbs up. Okay, whatever.
Comment your favorite part of this song or something. How do we end this?